How powerful is Ritual Beast, guys? This one's going to be crazy, as we're going to go ahead and see Tamias show us the strength of this Yu-Gi-Oh deck. And Ritual Beast is the deck that players have been clamoring about because it is a counter to Yubel and to Snake Eyes. This time around, we have Ritual Beast, Tamer Elder, Kanahawk, Tamer Winda, Shifter, and Pot of Prosperity. And how Ritual Beasts work is that both Ritual Beast monsters, or you need a Ritual Beast and a Spiritual Beast monster to be able to contact fusion summon without polymerization to make a Ritual Beast ulti monster. And these ulti monsters have the effect to be able to summon back your Ritual Beast monsters. Now, your Ritual Beast monsters gimmick is that the Spiritual Beast monsters effects are once per turn, but they're not a hard once per turn, meaning that if these cards get resummoned or reflip face up or return to the field, they can activate their effect again. You're going to be able to witness full combo because we have Elder and Kanahawk and see what this deck does. We're going to start our turn by using Pot of Prosperity, then chaining Shifter, right? Because this is a deck that probably plays Shifter the best. Our opponent uses Psyframe Gear Gamma on the Shifter, so now we know that they're weak to stuff like that. They summon 2, negate our Shifter, and now we'll reveal Protos, we'll reveal Inheritance, and Infinite Impermanence. We'll take the Protos. We'll then normal summon Ritual Beast Elder Tamer, which gives us another normal summon of Kanahawk. We'll banish the Laura, then contact fusion into Ulti Kanahawk. Kanahawk will then return 2, and here's the cool thing about Kanahawk. It returns 2 of our banished ritual cards, or it puts them into the graveyard to be able to add a Ritual Beast card from our deck to our hand. But as long as it can return at least one of those 2 cards, it can add. So you can then chain its effect to tag out to be able to summon one of the 2 targets and another monster to your field. We'll summon out Ulti Kanahawk, and we'll summon out the Tamer Elder, getting Inheritance to our hand. We'll then activate the effect of Inheritance, use the effect of Kanahawk to be able to banish from Pengu. Inheritance allows us to be able to add a Petalplin, and then discard Petalplin. Now we'll banish them both back into Ritual Beast Ulti Kanahawk, banish the 2 more to be able to summon Nutri Drago. This card can be summoned by banishing cards from your graveyard, which is kind of crazy. We'll trigger the effect of Tamer Laura, a new card that allows us to summon Rempengu. Rempengu sends Impaleo to send Apelio, and now Kanahawk will do its effect again, chat. We're basically doing a Kanahawk loop. Keep in mind, the Ritual Beast monsters can only be summoned once per turn. They can only be special summoned once per turn. But as long as we can keep on putting more names into the graveyard, we can continuously summon Ulti Kanahawk, return cards to the deck, or to the graveyard, and then search free cards. Tamer Laura activates the effect to give us another normal summon. And now we're going to go ahead and Exceed summon into Infernal Flame Banshee. We already have Protoss in our hands. So we're going to detach to be able to add Nemesis Flag, which can return one of our banished cards back to the deck to summon itself. And then activate its effect to be able to get Nemesis Corridor. We then banish 2 more cards, 3 more cards to summon Protoss. Flame Banshee summons itself. Then we'll use Protoss declaring Fire. We'll use Nemesis Corridor, returning our Apelio to our extra deck, then tribute it for a Thunder Dragon Colossus. This is a crazy inboard. Our opponent cannot summon fire monsters for the duration of the turn. Our cards cannot be targeted. Your opponent cannot target other Ritual Beast monsters you control with card effects, right? Ritual Beast Steeds allows us to destroy cards on our opponent's side of the field up to the number of Ritual Beast monsters that we have. And Kanahawk can still tag out into 2 additional Ritual Beasts, which means we can destroy up to 3 cards on the field. Crazy, guys. That is the combo here. Now, if our opponent is playing a fire deck, they are completely cooked. They're not. They're playing Yubel, which they'll destroy Spirit of Yubel to be able to summon out Yubel. Activate Gruesome Grave Squirmer to summon it out. But keep in mind, they can't search because of Colossus. So it seems that Unchained Soul Lord Yama is not going to be able to get exactly what they want. They will link summon into Cross Sheep instead here, though. Returning Yubel and Terra Incarnate, they're going to make Phantom of Yubel. Cross Sheep will bring back Gruesome Grave. And now we'll use Steeds. We'll target 2 monsters. We could have destroyed all 3, because again, all we have to do is chain Kanahawk to the Steeds to return to summon 2 monsters. Then boom, all 3 of us monsters are gone. But we want to keep Gruesome Grave Squirmer on the field. Our opponent will trigger the effect of Nightmare Pain to be able to add Yubel to the hand and then summon it. Now, Yubel's effect allows us to be able to set a Mature Chronicle, not Nightmare Pain, because keep in mind, Thunder Dragon Colossus is on the field. No searching. We'll then link with both Gruesome Grave and our Spirit of Yubel. We're going to make a Unchained Soul Lord Yama. No searching. And Gruesome Grave Squirmer can banish itself to be able to special summon out Spirit. We'll then link both Spirit of Yubel and Unchained Soul Lord Yama. We're going to make our Unchained Soul of Anguish. All of this work just to be able to get rid of the Thunder Dragon Colossus. We'll make the Sussy Code Talker here. Sussy Code Talker will then gain attack and can banish to destroy. We'll destroy the Tree Draco. Then use this effect again. We'll destroy the Inheritance. Then we'll activate Nightmare Pain since we can now search. We'll destroy Axis Code Talker to get Samsara. Is that the wave? Why didn't we attack into Protoss? Maybe he's trying to use it to go for game. That could be it. He could still try to use to put 3 Yubel monsters to inflict 9,000 damage. That might be it. We'll then use the effect of our Yama to be able to summon out Spirit. We summon out Lotus, use Lotus effect. Summon out Yubel. They'll use Kanahawk. Oh, he doesn't have another Yubel. If he had another Yubel monster, he would actually be cooking. We'll return our monsters to summon out both Kanahawk and Tamer. And they'll return to be able to summon out Phantom Yubel. We'll then use the effect to destroy a card on the field. We'll destroy Yubel, triggering Yubel to summon Terror Incarnate. But that's still not enough. We can inflict 6,000 damage to our opponent, but Terror Incarnate destroys all monsters on the field.
Have a great time.
Tamer Laura will protect our Ritual Beast monsters, summon Repenko, and our opponent realizes the error of their ways. They scoop. Holy. We won due to a time limit win, but to be honest, they're not doing anything here, chat. They definitely, more than likely, sat there and tried to BM us by doing the time limit. But we're going to win here with Ritual Beast, but that's not it. Just to show you how powerful this deck is, I'm going to show you another game. All right, big dog, it looks like we're going second with Ritual Beast this time around. And just to show you the fairness of this deck, our opponent's going to start off with Snake Eyes Poplar. It looks like we're playing against another meta deck. Is this deck strong enough to beat the meta? We're going to find out. We're going to draw another Tamer Laura. Our opponent's going to draw another card. Summon IP Masquerena. We'll activate our Spiritual Beast Tamer Laura. They'll chain IP, and we'll Ghost Ogre the IP Masquerena. That is actually a really, really good hit. So now we'll normal summon Pedalplin, activate Ritual Beast Inheritance. It allows us to reveal Laura. They're going to Ghost Ogre us right back. Chat, I'm sick. We'll use Laura's effect to be able to protect our Inheritance and get our Spiritual Beast Kanahawk to our hand, sending Laura to the graveyard. That triggers Laura's effect. That'll summon our Elder Beast Tamer Kanahawk. And then we'll destroy 2 monsters on the field to be able to summon out Promethean Princess. So our opponent is actively trying their best to prevent us from getting a Spiritual Beast and a Ritual Beast Tamer, which is a smart approach. They'll also get Aponics to their hand, so they have the Fire King cards online. Poplar then adds them the Divine Temple. And I'm not going to lie, we ain't used our normal summon, so we got Kanahawk to banish the Spiritual Beast Tamer Elder. And now we can Exceed summon into Flame Banshee. Now, even if we didn't have our Protoss in our hands, Flame Banshee still would have gotten it. But this time around, we get Nemesis Flag. Banish 3 to be able to summon out our Protoss. Protoss then activating the effect, declaring Fire. We'll banish 2 more to summon the Tree Draco. And now we'll be able to attack for a ton of damage, locking our opponent out of fire this time around. 1,100 life points, and they can't use their best attribute here. They're going to summon out Legendary Fire King Ponix. Use the effect to get Skyburn. It can't destroy Protoss. They're going to activate the Skyburn, targeting it, and the Protoss, their Ponix gets destroyed, and now they lose. crazy. Ritual Beast might be one of the craziest decks in Master Duel right now. And if you guys are hating the meta, this might be the strategy that you can use to beat it. Of course, if you want to see more amazing Master Duel content, you already know what to do. Go ahead and check out these videos so I can catch you on the next one.